Peace and love, y'all. Thank you for joining me for another video. If you are new to my channel, I drop down to my heart space to give an intuitive message. This time, if you haven't seen my last video, it was a channeled message. I highly recommend it. And this time we're going to do the same thing, right? Just channeled message, whatever comes. Now, things, I swear, I say like, the message just comes to me. And it comes to me in the most innocent ways. But I noticed when I turned off all the lights and I just used my ring light, it like the quality is so much better. The lighting is so much better. And you know what it reminded me of? Sometimes you have to experience the dark to see the light. Sometimes you have to experience the dark to see the light. And I resonate with this personally because I went through a very dark period in my life for years. I would say there was a particular season that was difficult for me, but I went through a very deep depression. And you might have to, or perhaps you're going through one now. I went through a deep depression. I lost a lot of weight. I was hopeless. I had no desire or motivation or purpose to work towards anything greater than what I was experiencing. I was drowned so deep in my feelings that I was just living. But I wasn't living a fulfilling life. I wasn't working towards any goals. I didn't have any accomplishments that I had the desire or energy to go after. Even basic self-care was difficult. When you get to a point in depression, sometimes it's hard to shower. Sometimes it's hard to get out of bed. Sometimes you sleep all day. And for me at the time, I would binge eat a lot. Like that was my way of really like scarfing down how I felt. And I'm sharing this story because I feel like a lot of people could resonate with it. Sometimes you go through this very dark period where you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You feel like you're up against a wall. You feel like you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But let me tell you that sometimes it is those dark periods that become initiations towards your highest timeline. Sometimes you have to experience darkness, difficulties, trials, in order to really savor and enjoy the beauty of life. Because one thing about darkness, one thing about difficulties is that they come with wisdom. They come with wisdom when you allow yourself to learn from it. And it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to shift into a better version of yourself. That isn't to dismiss or discredit anything that you have experienced that put you in that place. But I say that to empower you, because in the end, you have the power to overcome. You have the power to overcome. And all you have to do daily is to try to be better than the person you were yesterday. You have to fight. You have to take your power back. You have to take your power back. So if I had advice for someone who is going through a deep depression, this is what I would tell you. I would say, feel what you feel. Allow yourself to feel all of it. Cry it out. Scream it out. Allow yourself to be angry. Allow yourself to be sad. Allow yourself to be frustrated. That's how you release it. Truly, you cannot heal through dismissal. You cannot heal through sweeping things under the rug. What you do is you just bottle it down. When you bottle things down, eventually they have to come up and out. And sometimes they come out in ways that we don't even expect because we've pushed them down for so long. So feel everything that you feel. How? Write about it. Write about it. Writing is so therapeutic. Whenever you have been betrayed, whenever you have been hurt, heartbroken, write about it. Write about how it made you feel. Write about what you're experiencing. Because this is a way to also allow that energy to flow out of you. This is a form of healing. It's a form of processing. Because a lot of what healing is processing and transmuting. If I can break it down, the gift of depression, it is that you get to know yourself at a deeper level and you learn how to transmute when you take your power back. So transmute. And it doesn't have to be writing, although writing is highly effective. You could create art out of it. Create a song. Create a book. Create something. Whatever it is that you're good at creating, create something out of it. Because sometimes our pain is asking for us to create with it, to use its energy in a way where we can transform it into beauty. When we fail to realize our power is in our ability to transmute, we stay in the role of the victim. But now it's time to shift into the role of the creator. It's time to shift into the role of the alchemist. Whatever it is that you have carried is asking to be released. It no longer wants to stay. That energy is ready to go. But you need to release it with love. And you release it through creating from it. Intentionally. So ask yourself, what is it that I've been holding on to? And how can I release it now in this moment? Gracefully and with love. The answers are already within you. You don't have to look outside of yourself. They are within. So look deep within. Sit with yourself. Sit with the parts of you that you have neglected. And show them some love. Allow them to create. So that they can release whatever's been holding them back. So remember, in your darkness you find your light. So take back your power and let yourself shine. Peace, y'all.